skills that no one can dodge. He studies the game, each and every hand, mastering to be alone like no one can. He's got the heart of a fireman, fierce and bold. But at the poker table, his story unfolds. With that bracelet on their wrist, still shining bright. Fireman Scott is a force, Fireman Scott. He's a legend in the game with the WSOP bracelet. He's got poker fame, PLOGOAT. He dominates the crowd. Fire red calls, a combination is felt with his fire spirit. He plays with fire. His opponents tremble as his stats get higher. He bluffs, he reads, he strategizes well. Fireman Scott, he's got the poker tales to tell. So raise your glasses, let's toast to the man who fights fires and play cards like no one can. Fireman Scott, the PLO gold in our eyes. A hero on the job, Fireman Scott. He's a legend in the game with the WSOP bracelet. He's got poker fame, PLOGOAT. He dominates the field. Fire red calls, a combination that's Fireman Scott. He's a legend in the game with the WSOP bracelet. He's got poker fame, PLOGOAT. He dominates the field. Fire red calls, a combination that's felt.
What's up, y'all? Fireman Scott here. And that's my kid's favorite song. My favorite song, too. The Fireman. Look, this is not that great of a high-low hand under the gun. 9-handed. But we'll see a flop. Look, I'm on HIJACK Poker. That song, by the way, the Fireman Scott song, was written by Peter Fry. Peter Fry, the sweater guy, poker pro from Houston, Texas. He just won a big pot limit Omaha tournament a couple of days ago. Congratulations, Peter. I said I'm taking one off, so here you go. This is me gambling with you, buddy. Look, I'm playing 3 games at once on HIJACK Poker. Texas Card House, Texas only product. I'm playing 3 games at once. My favorite game, yeah, he looked me up. Didn't come low. Okay, we're going to bluff at this one. Because the low didn't get there, and he raised pre-flop. I figured he probably had ace-deuce. We ended up with just a pair of 9s there, but able to steal one away. Look, high-low is my favorite form of poker. You son of a biscuit eater. You made it $40 in this no-limit Texas Hold'em. All right, I'm playing 3 games at once on HIJACK Poker. One of them is No Limit Texas Hold'em, the Cadillac of poker. Texas game. One of them, this one right here, is Pot Limit Omaha High-Low. 4 cards. And the other table is Pot Limit Omaha straight up, regular, high only. 3 different games. My 3 favorite. I have a WSOP bracelet in round of each round of No Limit Texas Hold'em, round of Pot Limit Omaha. Still no bracelets in the high-low realm. My buddy Will has that locked up. He's got a high-low bracelet in the 3-game mix. It's my favorite game because I like to bluff a lot, and there's lots of board changes, and it's easy to know where your opponents are at, and you know, it's just a fun game for me. So I really love high-low, but you got to go where the dough is, and that's usually in No Limit Hold'em or Pot Limit Omaha. I have the button here, but a pretty junky hand. It's just been limped in. All right, we'll just limp in here with y'all for nothing. $2 in this 50. All these games are 50 cent, $1. $100 max buy-in. I bought in for $100 on each table. And see, now we're in trouble. We're going to let this one go. If you're new to poker out there, and hopefully you are, you're looking to get your feet wet, you're a little bit nervous about walking into a Texas card house or playing live poker for your first time, or if you've been playing Texas Hold'em No Limit for a while and you're looking to get your feet wet in Pot Limit Omaha, this is the place to do it. The games are considerably smaller than you're going to find in a live game setting. And like I said earlier, it's a Texas only Texas card house product. You can cash in and out at any of the locations. Great poker app. Still a little bit new, still working through a few kinks, but as far as the action goes, it's great. You know, you hear all over the world about Texas poker action. Well, this is definitely the app where it shines through all these Texas poker players. Given action in a lot of Omaha games on here. I made a couple of test videos last couple of nights. They got copyrighted. I knew they were going to. But I mean, I got a jam. Can't just be sitting here in silence while I'm playing poker. I mean, I talk my ass off. I mean, my point is, we can't just sit here and listen to the Fireman Scott song over and over again all night. Poker Atlas Tour. I'm right here in Dallas, Texas, and the Poker Atlas Tour is going on. They got 2 locations here, Las Colinas and Dallas. They got the Poker Atlas Tour main event going on right now. $1,100 buy-in, no limit Texas Hold'em tournament. Several flights going on, multiple days. This being a holiday weekend, we got more flights tomorrow for day 1. And then day 2 of this $1 million guaranteed tournament will be on Tuesday. Got a little bit of rain today in Dallas. Say we've been here almost 2 weeks and we had a 10-degree temperature drop. Some storms blew in. But it's been a good couple of weeks here in Dallas. Bad day in Austin, Texas. The Longhorns lost their home opener to Ohio State, which, you know, I mean, they're both good teams. First game of the season. But this will be cool to see how young Arch responds. Oh, high-low. I got me an ace-deuce with a suit. Gangsta.
Fireman Scott, he's a legend in the game with the WSOB bracelet. He's got poker fame. CLOGOAT, he dominates the field. Fire and cause a combination that's slow. Listen up, let me tell you a tale about a fireman named Scott. He's the one of hell, but he's not just saving lives. He's got skills to flaunt in the poker world. He's the PLO gold, no tone. Started off as a hero fighting flames every day, but his passion for cars couldn't keep him away from the World Series of Poker. Stepped on the stage. Scott Dulaney, the fireman, let loose his poker rage. He's a legend in the game with the WSOB bracelet. He's got poker fame. PLOGOAT, he dominates the
If he raises here, calls, we gotta pretty much shut it down. But he does not call.
Scott's got the skills that no one can dodge. He studies the game, each and every hand, mastering the PLO like no one can. He's got fierce and bold. But at the poker table, his story unfolds. With that bracelet on their wrist, still shining bright. Fireman Scott is a force day and night. Scott, he's a legend in the game with the WSOP bracelet. He's got poker fame, PLOGOAT. He dominates the belt. Fire and cause, a combination that's felt with his fire spirit. He plays with fire. His opponents tremble as his stats get higher. He bluffs, he reads, he strategizes well. Fireman Scott, he's got the poker tales to tell. So raise your glasses, let's toast to the man who fights fires and play cards like no one can. Fireman's got the PLO gold in.
This is going to be fun. Live streaming on HIJACK. I love this app. I mean, I missed it this whole summer when I was in Vegas. I played a lot this summer in Vegas. Took some days off from tournaments and played some cash. And, you know, the cash games are great. Don't get me wrong. Cash games are great anywhere. But I will say, the action just wasn't like you get here in Texas. I mean, you go bust and you order chips, and it's a few minutes before some lady comes hobbling up, and you got to write on a piece of paper and sign for it and give them the money, and they, you know, it's crazy. I'm like, in Texas, we got girls in tennis shoes and yoga pants just running chips back and forth from the cage to the table all day long. You know, chips, barrels, brush, whatever you want to call it. But it's just like action, action, action. People getting money and rebuying. And it just wasn't the same. And I played mostly this summer, really only two or three places, cash games. I played a lot at Paris Hotel, where the WSOP is. It used to be called the King's Lounge, but you know, it's $20 an hour in there. And so, you know, Texas Card House, I think it's usually around $13-12 an hour, something like that. You can get days where you get like 9 hours for $99. They got all kind of discounts. So, and then here on HIJACK, it's even cheaper. So, I just, you know, I love Texas poker. It's more action, cheaper prices, and, well, that damn dry-ass desert heat, which we do have dry desert heat here in Texas too, but not where I'm at. High-low, we got a little ace 3-3-5, not very good, but grapefruit, bathing suit, chew a little juicy fruit, wash away the night, driving, you guzzle gin, admit a little more than sin, it's good for your soul. You know it gets so damn lonely when you're on a plane alone. And if I had the money, honey, I'd strap you in beside me. Never leave you at home all alone and crying. Now I'm just testing if they're gonna copyright me for playing rap songs written about me and singing songs that I know by heart. 10 speed, no need. My pickup gets me where I please. Chugging down the street, but I'll be leaving in a little while. Close your eyes now, I'll be back real soon. You know it gets so damn lonely when you're on a plane alone. And if I happen to have the money, honey, I'd strap you in beside me in a strapless. Never leave you at home all alone and crying. Grapefruit, bathing suit, chew a little juicy fruit. It's good for your soul. Now I could have played these big cards, 8, 10, Jack, Queen. I would have made a full house, but no low. I don't think he had a low. Did he have a low? But anyways, it's just, you know, hands like that, 8s and 9s, they're not good. Like this hand, 8, 8, 9, 10. I'm not really one for giving poker lessons, but if some of you are watching and you're thinking to yourself, why the hell is Fireman Scott folding 8, 8, 9, 10? Well, this is high-low. I would be playing it maybe in, you know, the Omaha over here, but not necessarily high-low. Also, when you play 3 hands at once, you tend to prioritize, you know, you may, a hand, if you're sitting there playing one game of Hold'em, you may be getting bored and you step out and do something maybe you shouldn't do. But if you keep yourself occupied, you'll, I'd say play a tighter range online. I was talking to an old boy at Texas Card House, Dallas, a few nights ago, and he said the same thing. While he's playing live at TCH, he's playing hijack on his phone. He said it keeps him out of trouble. She used to love me with a love that wouldn't die. You know it gets so damn lonely Yeah. I happen to have the money, honey, I'd strap you in beside me. And never leave you at home all alone and crying. It would only take a minute to turn back that old clock. $20 down. Just assuming somebody has bigger spades here. Which begs the question, Scott, why'd you play the hand in your first place? Well, nines is my signature hand. Yep, he had the nut flush. Figured. Well, backed into a straight here. It's got to be good, but we'll just check it. There's no money in that pot anyway. Yeah. I mean, I flopped a gutter. A gutter and a flush draw. But I was still a little concerned with if I made the right move. Now, to be honest, I was only going back and I was only concerned with showing y'all that guy had the nut flush draw, just for y'all's sake. But when I make a decision in poker, I don't really go back on it. I trust my read. I knew that somebody had a bigger flush draw than me. It wasn't even that hard. Just boom, boom, make a decision, move on. But this being a live stream, man, I'm sorry I can't play my tunes for y'all. I mean, it's bullshit. Damn, now this is high-low. You gotta throw this hand away. Then I panicked as she turned and walked away. Hey, on my Instagram, sorry, so I don't like having music. I'm just sitting there in silence for 5 minutes and then, hey, no, listen, I didn't get a chance to post this group of videos. I mean, I've got footage from this summer, this last series. I mean, I got so many poker hands that I've never posted and hands that I could repost. Goes on for days, but listen, this last time I was back in Houston, I got a couple of chances to go over to Texas Card House Houston, the one on Rest Timer, and play some no-limit Texas Hold'em. And y'all, the games are fire. Is this high-low here? We got the button. We're going to go ahead and raise it up anyway. Shake them up, baby, now. So $3 here. Listen, the No Limit Texas Hold'em games on Texas Card House Westheimer location are fantastic. Of course, you know the games are always fire in spring. That's my home court. I think Mike posted something like yesterday. They had like 7 PLO tables and 5 Hold'em tables. So action's always great in spring. But this Houston location, check it out, especially if you're a Hold'em lover. 121325, No Limit Texas Hold'em, the Cadillac of poker. Texas Card House. Houston has got some games, and I've got some videos of the last time I was in town. I'm going to post those probably tomorrow, or at least a couple of them. Sprinkle them in this week. I love that place. One of the main reasons I love it is they got the pictures of the bulls somehow backed into a full house here. Forgot it was even in this hand. They got the pictures of the bulls when you walk in the door. Y'all, I'm sorry I've not been able. Let me see if I can do it. I mean, hell. I got nothing but time here. If I miss a hand, they'll just sit me out. The problem is with my new setup, y'all, I haven't live streamed in, well, years. And just started doing it again recently. And my setup's not perfect yet. So I can't really read my chat. And that's one thing I want to get going. I'm sorry. Let me see if I can figure out a way. I'm not as tech savvy as some of these guys. My strength is in my jawline and my hair, not my technical skills. And my face. I'm the face of HIJACK Poker. Oh, speaking of. Last time I was back in. Thank you, Mama. Tia brought me a light for my face. Yeah, it looks good. The light kind of blinds me. I can't see the table very good, honestly. I don't know why I'm saying the word honestly. I haven't even had a drink. That's usually what people start saying when they're drinking. Honestly this, honestly that.
You know what I'm saying?
You know what I'm saying, doggy? Oh, Rico. You know what I'm saying, doggy?
What?
Thank you. Yeah. I mean, I need to be able to jam, you know, some music. Love you. What?
Water?
I will take a water, yes, please.
Oh?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, but like you just keep playing the same song over and over. I mean, I love it for them. What am I saying? They love it too. Hmm?
But his passion for cars couldn't keep him away from the World Series. A poker stepped on the stage. Scott Delaney, the fireman, let loose his poker range. He's a legend in the game with a WSOB race. He's got poker fame, PLOGOAT, dominates the belt. Fire red cars, a combination that's built from battling blazes to playing the odds. Scott's got the skills that no one can dodge. He studies the game, each and every hand, mastering the PLO like no one can. He's got the heart of a fireman, fierce and bold. But at the poker table, his story unfolds. With that bracelet on that wrist, still shining bright. Fireman Scott is a force day and night. Scott, he's a legend in the game with a WSOB race. He's got poker fame, PLOGOAT, he dominates the belt. Fire red cars, a combination that's filled with his fire spirit. He plays with fire, his opponents tremble as his stats get higher. He bluffs, he reads, he strategizes well. Fireman Scott, he's got the poker telltale. So raise your glasses, let's toast to the man who fights fires and play cards like no one can. Fireman got the PLO gold in our eyes. A hero on the job, Fireman Scott. He's a legend in the game with a WSOB race. He's got poker fame, PLOGOAT, he dominates the belt. Fire red cars, a combination that's filled. Man Scott, he's a legend.
Alright, added on a little bit. Two of the tables. Max buy-in for these games is $100. This is the working man's game. If you're new to online poker, if you're new to Texas Hold'em or Pot Limit Omaha or High Low, this is the place to do it. $100 buy-in. Let's go, baby. Look, I know my fives are probably going to get looked up here. That was just a matter of... Oh, everybody folded. Alright. A set means nothing in nine-handed high-low on an all-diamond board with multiple straight possibilities. Hallelujah, hallelujah. how blue. I'm gonna play this song every time I raise. No, I'm just kidding. That's what my buddy Rick Campbell told me. He said, Scott, I've got a tell on you. Every time you pull your phone out, we know you got a good hand.
For cause couldn't keep him away from the World Series. A poker stepped on the stage. Got Dulaney, the fireman, let loose his poker rage. He's a legend in the game with a WSOP race. He's got poker fame, PLO, GOAT, dominates the crowd. Fire rate buzz, a combination that's built from settling plays is to play in the odds. Scott's got the skills that no one can dodge. He studies the game. Each and every hand, mastering the PLO like no one can. He's got the heart of a fireman, fierce and bold. But at the poker table, his story unfolds. With that bracelet on every tool shining bright. Fireman Scott is a force day and night. He's a legend in the game with a WSOP race. He's got poker fame, PLO, GOAT, he dominates the crowd. Fire red balls, a combination that's felt with his fire spirit. He plays with fire. His opponents tremble as his stats get higher. He bluffs, he reads, he strategizes well. Fireman Scott, he's got the poker to tell. So raise your glasses, let's toast to the man who fights fires and play cards like no one can. Fireman Scott, the
We've got action. I mean, sure, we would have liked to take that one down uncontested. Now we just built a big pot. We're going to try to get one. Looks like this is... We're going to need to hit. We've got a good hand over here with ace deuce. Gonna need a club here. For the marbles. Baby doll. Baby doll. Big pot Scott. Let's pot this one up. Aces. With a suit and a deuce. Yeah, that's a big pot. $333 pot. So we're up in the PLO. And we got a big hand in the high-low. Alright, what do we got here? Alright, we flopped the nut low draw. And a dry guy. With aces. So. Did he snap call me? Alright, chill, buddy. Let's go up a little bit higher with that. Ah, we missed that one. All right, as I mentioned a while ago, I can't see the chat on here right now, and I'm playing 3 games at once, and I got no music, and so I'm sorry that I can't work on this right now, but I'm gonna get the chat up, and I'm gonna be able to chat it up with you suckers. But man, but Tia just texted me and said, hey, you know, a couple of people have shared live on there. Justin Hammer, Justin Hammer's a tournament director in the poker world, very well known, and he's taken on the job of tournament director of HIJACK Poker, which is fucking awesome because it's a really cool app with some unique possibilities. Then all they needed was somebody like Justin to come in and set it all up. And what I mean is, you know, it's an online Texas poker only app. It's a product of Texas Card House. So, you know, somebody like Justin can get very creative in making satellites. You play on Hijack and you win satellites to one of the Texas Card House locations and things like that. We have Poker Atlas Tour and Trailblazer Series going year-round at the Texas Card House locations, 6 of them in Texas, 1 down in the Rio Grande Valley, 2 in Houston, 2 in Dallas, and the main headquarters in Austin. They call it TCH Social because they're fancy. But no, thank you, Justin, for sharing this. Like I said, I'm a little bit new. I mean, I've live streamed a little bit back in the COVID days, but I mean, I wasn't as polished as some of these kids anyway. You know, which, I mean, I'm just going to brag on myself like I do all the time anyway. But it made me feel good. Here in Dallas, I was playing the tournament the other day, and this guy told me, I'm sorry that I forgot his name, but because he just recently won a big tournament too this year. It was a WPT free roll in a big time tournament, and one thing that I liked, he said for one, we agreed on damn near everything as far as like how much time you should be able to take in between hands and different aspects of the game that we would like going in a different direction to make things more entertaining. I like things like we talked about was how poker used to be sponsored a lot by like beef jerky and energy drinks and things like this, and he says he feels like all the ads now are just from poker companies because nobody's watching the poker content other than poker players. And I said I kind of agree. I think we need to be out there talking to the public, to the civilians, as I like to say. And anyways, me and this guy, we agreed on a lot of things, and he did make me feel good when he said, Scott, one thing I've always liked about you and appreciated about you was you're a poker player first. You first went through the growing pains in the streets to learn poker, and then you did the same on YouTube and in Instagram, social media. And he's like, there's a lot of people out there that are content creators that are using poker as their vehicle, which is fucking cool too. Like, welcome everyone. But I just felt like, damn, thanks for saying that, bro. He was like, I respect you as a poker player first, who is doing the best he can to create content. And so, thanks to that dude, bragging on myself. I mean, I have a damn song written about me, in case y'all didn't know. It's my kid's favorite song. But then they always say, Dad plays with fire. Fireman Scott plays with fire. And I'm like, no, I don't mean play with fire. That's not what I mean.
Fireman Scott, he's a legend in the game with a WSOB bracelet. He's a Hall of Fame. P-O-G-O-A-T, dominates the field. Fire and cause, a combination that's better. Listen up, let me tell you a tale about a fireman named Scott. He's the one of hell, but he's not just saving lives. He's got skills to flaunt in the poker world. He's the PLO gold, no tone. Started off as a hero fighting flames every day, but his passion for cars couldn't keep him away from the World Series of Poker. Stepped on the stage. Scott Delaney, the fireman, let loose his poker range. He's a legend in the game with a WSOB bracelet. He's got poker fame. P-O-G-O-A-T, he dominates the field. Fire and cause, a combination that's built from battling planes to playing these odds. Scott's got the skills that no one can dodge. He studies the game, each and every hand, mastering the PLO like no one can. He's got the heart of a fireman, fierce and bold. But at the poker table, his story unfolds. With that bracelet on their wrist, still shining bright. Fireman Scott is a force day and night. Scott, he's a legend in the game with a WSOB bracelet. He's got poker fame. P-O-G-O-A-T, he dominates the field. Fire and cause, combination is filled with his fire skill. He plays with fire. His opponents tremble as his stats get higher. He bluffs, he reads, he strategizes well. Fireman Scott, he's got the poker tales to tell. So raise your glasses, let's toast to the man who fights fires and play cards like no one can. Fireman's got the PLO gold in our eyes. Hey.
What a jam. I don't know why that version doesn't play at all. It always cuts off right there. Improvements to make. Note to self. Find a longer version of a song about you, Scott. You know, on this rainy day in Dallas, it was a great day for me. We went and visited with my oldest son, my grandson, and my daughter-in-law. We went out driving on them. They don't live exactly in Dallas, up north a bit. We had a little drive in the country. Talked to my buddy Will. He said, I'm thinking about driving down to Dallas. I'm driving up to Dallas. He's in Houston. Half the time he's in LA. He's in Houston. He said, I'm thinking about driving up to Dallas for that $1 million guarantee. I said, you ought to. They got more flights tomorrow on Sunday. Like I said, being the holiday weekend, day 2 is not going to be until Monday. So, hey, you got chances tomorrow. You're a Texas poker player or somewhere close. Fly in to Dallas, Texas. They got 2 Texas Card House locations here, and they got a $1 million guaranteed tournament probably going to go over. You know, no limit, Texas Hold'em. You can be at 250,000 air by the end of this holiday weekend. Yeah, we gotta figure out the tune situation. Otherwise, I'm just gonna sing all night. I sing so beautifully, I'll get copyrighted for that too, probably. The back roads of this county cross like the laces on my boots. And I've been running down since I was able to. I went home at 19, swore I was never going back. Nights like this, I wish that's where I was at. Slow poking down a black chalk, cutting tires on a white rock. There's a party on a dead-end road. We're just hoping that the cops don't show. Somebody is looking for a fight. Oh man, my buddy Ed is in the chat. He's trying to get on one of these hijack tables with me. Damn, I'll bust somebody. Get on the wait list, Ed. Now look, being the VIP as I am, I posted a video earlier and they said you're gonna be. They told somebody you're gonna be famous. He's gonna make you famous. I said, yeah. Hey, look. Sure, I'm famous, but being a famous Texas poker player is like being a local weatherman. You know? But we want to change that. We want to make poker stars, you know, worldwide stars. We gotta make this thing a little more entertaining for the regular folks at home. You know, look at all the people that watch the NFL. King 5 here? Alright, we'll take one off, I guess. Unbelievable. But anyways, what I was saying, sorry guys, what I was saying, Ed, before I spaced the hell out, was I can do private tables here on Hijack now. Soon, I think they'll be available or whatever, but they told me right now I can do private tables, and I've already talked to a couple of people. Of course, you're invited, but I've also got the Grifter ready to play, Scrap Dog, Miss Ruth. We're gonna have some kick-ass games on here. Oh, loudy, loudy. The high-low game. Ha. What is it good for? Absolutely nothing. You know what they say about a pair of deuces? I had to put in a little raise here just for my buddy. But, look. I'm in the small blind. I'll just nip in with the deuces. And good, I didn't flop a damn thing. But yeah, I'm going to get some private tables. But, look, I like this. I mean, I just had to... I just hopped into whatever random tables are available, like I do on here. I mean, I really play on this app. almost every day. I mean, how could I not? Some of the names I just threw out there. My friends are action givers. Well, there goes the light. Man, my buddy Chris from Vegas. Well, he lives in Vegas now, but he's from Minnesota. He's the one doing all the photographs for Poker Atlas, this Poker Atlas tour. And he's a pretty cool guy. He helped me, and him and Cooper, the guy who does the technical work at Texas Card House for their TCH Live, they helped me with a couple of technical questions. Them and my wife Tia, thank God, helped me get this live stream going. Without them, I would be lost because, I mean, look, they didn't hire me for my technical skills. But those people helped me get it going. And Chris, I think, is going to be able to help me do an overlay, and we'll get some cool promos and stuff going on here. Get some advertising. I'll be able to interact with the chat some more. Give some giveaways away. The managers at all the TCHs are always down to help out with some kind of cool promotion. Ooh, a high-low hand. We got the button. We got an ace deuce. We got a suited ace deuce. And a little pair of sevens. Hey, little pair of sevens. It ain't nothing. It's something. Ladies and gentlemen, we fucked it up. No, I'm just kidding. We just didn't get a good flop. Dang, I got my hopes up. Got my hopes up like a little girl. Damn. Well, I mean, I was on the button with a suited ace deuce. Had a mosquito or something on my neck. They're usually not on me. Hey, another decent high-low hand. That's how much I love this game. I was giddy. When I got an ace deuce on the button, I was giddy. High-low's just fun. We're not going anywhere. We may even have the button. Yep. So we got the button 2 hands in a row with good hands. My ace is not suited, and I have ace 3 instead of ace 2, so this hand is nowhere near as good as the last one. Not as giddy as a schoolgirl this time, but hey. I don't like having a hand too damn good. Still want to be alert and fighting for it. To the tears. Damn. All right. Let's get something going in this Hold'em game. Queen 10. That's a hand they freaking love it in spring. If I go all in a poker tournament and somebody has Queen 10, they snap call me and they look at me and go, Queen 10 over here. You're right. Nice hand. I'll go rebuy. Damn. Taking one off. I'm not taking one off. We're seeing a flop, I mean. Yeah, 9-10, Jack 4, double suited is not really a good high-low hand. But fuck. Well, I turned 3 10s here. So we're just going to have to call on this one. I mean, if he flopped a straight or something, or a bigger 10, he's just going to win this one, but I got 3 10s. I'm obviously not going to fold. He's checking it to me, so I'm probably good here. Let's get, yeah, he's only got 21 bucks left. Damn, this hand, I mean, I got 3 10s and a flush, and a hand I really didn't like. Alright. Alright, he folded there. There's a low, so yeah, we're just checking this one. Nice hand, buddy. You made a low. Alright. Have a balloon, do. Finally getting golf weather in Texas. Hello. My broken wrist it's not healed yet, but I can swing a golf club, I think. Y'all may have to give me a few extra strokes. And that's, you know, it is what it is, you know, and we'll gamble with you. But if you're gambling with me and my buddies, you got to give me my strokes. I mean, I'm not a very good golfer, but I give action. I'm going to give a little action in this hand, too. Yeah, I mean, look, some of you guys are scratch golfers and stuff out there. I barely, you know, break 100 if I'm lucky. So here's the deal. On par 5s, I get 2 strokes. Par fours, I get a stroke. Let's go full pot and just see what happens. Par threes, I get a half a stroke. But that was actually before the broken wrist thing. I think I should get a little more now. Well, I think you got a low. Well, he has ace, deuce, deuce, deuce. He needed to only have 2 deuces. And then another low card. But yeah, I mean, thinking it's getting good weather time, good golf and gambling time. If y'all are going to be, if anybody's going to be in the Houston area in the next coming months, and I know you are because, well, even here in the Dallas area, because we're going to be back here in Dallas for the first Trailblazer series of season 2. Kicks off. So, hey, we're here in Dallas and we'll be here again in just a few weeks into September, right around my birthday. We're going to have Trailblazer Series Dallas. And good opportunities to golf when we're in Dallas. We got, now my normal gambling buddies or golf buddies are Tattoo Bob, Cody Ross, Rockets Will, Muscle Kurt. We go to Dallas for sure. We add Chris Stats. We got which Chris is from Oklahoma, but down in Houston, anything north is it's all the same. It's all Dallas. No. Chris Stats, I say, is like honorary Texan, honorary Dallas. I like to say he's from Oklahoma, but we've adopted him. But yeah, when we golf in Dallas, we got Chris Stats, another ace deuce here, early position, get some money in there. And we also got Skyler. So we got some golfers from Dallas. And we'll get some good games going. All right, let's see what we can do here. Let's see if we can just take one down with a bet. See if we can take one down with a bet. Damn it. Well, we got the dry ace here apparently. Let's try to take one down with a bet there too. All right, not turning a diamond or a club, you know, having 2 callers, I think it's time to shut that one down. Guys, check this one back. We're going to have to shut this one down, you know, nothing good on the turn, and yeah, we're going to get away. Here, in this garbage hand, just gonna check it. What does he have? Alright, we got a pair of aces. What's his low? Oh. I got a deuce player. Lately I've been thinking too much lately. I've been staying kinda stoned. Lately I need someone who can make me feel like I'm not making it alone. Lately you've been colder than the weather. Whether love is right, love is wrong. Well, if those other two people limped, I was going to say let's punish the limpers, but I guess we'll just reward the limpers, let them live. Oh, shit. All right. Oh, my God. We should have punished the limpers. Oh, good Lord, have mercy on my soul. Lately I've been thinking too much. Man, you're out of tune there, Scotty. PLO, aces double suited. Nice, nice. Yuck, $18 bet here. But you know. Woo! I know what you're thinking. Were you gonna call Scotty Boy? Were you gonna call if he pulled that trigger? Were you gonna call if he pulls the trigger? Well, I'll tell you this. Lately I've been thinking too much lately. Now I've been thinking, this guy told me yesterday I called him twice on his bluff. Both times I was right. And he said, what was I thinking? You got a cowboy hat on. Actually, he said you got a cowboy hat on and women's glasses. Of course you're not folding. But usually they just say, of course you're not folding. You got a cowboy hat on. Damn. $1? Okay. Man, yo, my boy. My boy, Baby Joe. My boys, Baby Joe and Adrian Peterson. Both friends of mine, poker buddies. This summer, Baby Joe's limping around. Tattoo Bob says, Joe, what are you limping around for? He said, I got in a fight with AP. We thought he was joking. Next day, it's on damn TMZ. They got in a fight at the poker room, being goofballs. Well, it kind of blows up and goes viral, and uh, like I said, it was on TMZ and stuff like that. So then they were like, "We're gonna have a sanctioned fight, and you're gonna come out and support." And I said, "Well, I'm actually gonna be in Dallas, but I certainly would be there watching y'all if I could, but I don't know if the fight's gonna happen or not." But yeah, it was all over the news. Oh, flopping jacks full here. There we go. Somebody took a full pot stab at it. I wonder if he's smart enough to check back the turn or if he'll 52 in there. Wow, he went full pot both times. Unbelievable. Well, if he has quad jacks, he was getting all this money anyway. We're gonna give him a little raise right here. All in, baby. I mean, flop jack's full. He let out and bet a 3. Wow. Big pot, Scott. That was a nice gift. Lucky flop.
Fireman Scott, he's a legend in the game. WSOP race, he's got poker fame. PNOGOAT, he dominates the field. Fireman cause a combination of flow. Listen up, let me tell you a tale about a fireman named Scott. He's the one to hell, but he's not just saving lives. He's got skills to flaunt in the poker world. He's the PNO gold, no tone. Started off as a hero fighting flames every day, but his passion for cars couldn't keep him away from the World Series of Poker. Stepped on the stage. Scott Dulaney, the fireman, let loose his poker rage. He's a legend in the game. WSOP race. He's got poker fame. PNOGOAT, he dominates the field. Fireman cause a combination that's built from battling blazes to playing the odds. Scott's got the skills that no one can dodge. He studies the game, each and every hand, mastering the PLO like no one can. He's got the heart of a fireman, fierce and bold. But at the poker table, his story unfolds. With that bracelet on their wrist, still shining bright. Fireman Scott is a force day and night. Scott, he's a legend in the game.
2 jacks again in the PLO.
His opponents tremble as his stats get higher. He bluffs, he reads, he strategizes as well. Fireman Scott, he's got the poker tales to tell. So raise your glasses, let's toast to the man who fights fires and play cards like no one can. Fireman Scott. got the PLO gold in our eyes. A hero on the job, Fireman Scott. He's a legend in the game with a WSOP bracelet. He's got poker fame. PLO, GOAT, he dominates the field. Fire and cause, a combination that's Fireman Scott. He's a legend.
Man, I hate to get raised out of this pot, so we're just going to take our free one. Oh, wow. I turned 3 jacks, but it completes a straight and a flush. I think we're just going to take another one off. If he bets this, I'll probably fold. We got a straight. And it's good. How can I go wrong loving you when you go? How blue do I feel? Man, I think you had a flush draw. My 10 is still good. But I guess we should just be happy we got to a river here. Jack 9, yep. Still good. Oh, mama, flopping another set. My good friends, my good whiskey, my good loving. I'd trade it over just 3 things. Good friends, good whiskey, and good loving. Wow, getting action on the top set again. I bet full pot because I'm just folding these other decent hands. Well, that was immediately top full. 55 in the pot. He's only got 16. Wow. Oh my goodness. Right, let's just get the rest in, buddy. And you never walk away from a heater. I mean, ace 10, I could have raised with this one here, but like I said, you sort of prioritize your hands. You're involved in one. You just kind of let the other one go. I'm going to keep raising it up in this PLO while I'm on this little heater. This little hand, 3, 4, 6, 7. It's decent, but I'd rather have it heads up than against a bunch of people. But, you know. What do Mick Jagger say? You can't always get what you want. You can't always get what you want. You can't always get what you want. But if you try sometime, you might find you get what you need. saw her. Oh, that was a $2 straddle. Oh, I guess that makes sense. Well, it's just me and you, buddy, but alright. Oh my goodness. We got kings over here. We're almost gonna miss it. Whew! Barely got that raise in. I was over here messing around. Check. Oh, and he raised me? Cowboy. Cowboy. Whatever, bro. Well, I'm packing up my game and I'ma head out west where we'll. Where real women come equipped with scripts and fake breasts. That's how you say it, man. Alright. Yep. Damn, I come in ace. Hey, we're not folding anyway. We already. That's horrible because if he had jacks or queens or, but I think he probably had tens. Nice hand, you mother trucker. Damn it. The hold'em. Hey, when you get aces against kings, it just falls that way sometimes. That's part of poker. But if I would have seen the flop, he only had $80. I was just, I mean, I saw an ace and I still got it. I don't feel like folding these nines. Oh, goodness gracious. Nice hand, buddy. Nice hand, buddy. Well, I had the nut straight with the second nut low draw on this hand. Didn't bet it. I was too whiny about my kings and nines. I was too whiny about my kings and nines. But we're gonna have to add chips this next time. It wouldn't be me if I didn't raise pre-flop like I've done the last 3 hands. You raised me, didn't you? You son of a biscuit eater. Alright, you got it. Good luck. I want to at least be consistent, you know. Well, how did he behave through the little roller coaster of pain? Well, he was consistent, I'll say that. When I I take a loss or, a big hand, be it, bad beat or a cooler or just, poker, somebody bluffs me off a hand or I just make a bad call. Anyways, anything that I do that's wrong, I try to, or I lose a big pot, I try to like jump right back in the action. And I don't mean like in a tilty way, but I really got that from Brandon Cantu. Like I saw him just play pot after pot after pot after pot one night in this tournament, Hold'em tournament, and like even if he lost a hand, he would go after the next one. If he'd lose that one, he'd go out. I mean, he played hard, and so I try to like immediately get back in the fight and get my chips back, but also without doing it in a tilting way. Momentum and swings are real, and part of being a good poker player is understanding your momentum and embracing that. That's why I can run up big stacks, and because when I'm running hot, I go with it. But also, you got to know when it's going the opposite direction. And, you got to know, I mean, I heard my buddy next to me in one of the Poker Atlas tournaments said it, but I've heard it said many times. He told this old boy, he said, I'm going to call you just because you're running bad. And, momentum's going the other direction sometimes too. So you see people losing, and then you see them, keep going after it, and you're like, slow down, buddy. So, yes, there's an aspect of you're losing a few pots, you need to sit back and take a break. Don't tilt your chips up. But, I've done that, and now I have a different approach, and it's immediately get back in the dogfight if you can, or as soon as you can. Don't tilt, be controlled, but be battling. If you lost some chips, be trying to get them back immediately. Damn, this is the high-low. I want to raise this one, but I'm not. Not a good flop for 7-9 of spades, but I told you I want to stay consistent. Well, if he would have checked it, I would have thrown a bet in there. If you're watching this live stream and you're playing on my table, it's in a delay, but just so you know, I'm going to be c-betting a lot, whether I have it or not, in your face. High-low, suited, ace-deuce, ace-king, 8-deuce. Acting like a man this time instead of a little giddy boy. Let's win a pot here. Son of a biscuit eater. It's not connecting with these flops in high-low right now. It drives me crazy, like no one else. Alright, a little pair of tennis shoes. He made that up. Man, I tell you yesterday, made up another great nickname. put a little sauce on it. We've been raising it up $3 the whole time. Let's put a little sauce on it. And here, just fold out that one. Fold out that one. Get back to these pocket tens and the No Limit Texas Hold'em. Well, we had an early limper. Let's make it $5. Okay. Excuse me, sir. What's the word for gay in your country? Back to a 3 times the big blind raise, but this time we had a $2 straddle on, so I'm gonna get 6 with 6s. Let's go to town. Wash my face, comb my hair, I put a clean shirt on. It's too damn lonesome here since you've been gone. I think we're gonna go with this one. Feed Jake, you've been a good dog. We're gonna think maybe you got ace king here and just win a pot with 2 6s. Feed Jake, he's been a good dog. Pair of 6 is good. Oh, mother. He didn't have ace king yet. Oh, he had ace queen? They both hit a queen? My goodness. It's alright, Scotty. You played it pretty good, I would say. But you know what they say? What I just said. We're gonna, even though it didn't get a chance to add on my chips, so I've still only got 49 here. The other 50 will have to be added on next hand, but we're gonna stay true to my word. I'm gonna stay aggressive here. Hey, the last hand was exactly what I wanted. They both just had overcards and they shared a queen. And it was ahead all the way to the river. The queen came. Yada, yada, yada. Y'all already saw it. But, like I said, the Brandon Cantu-way jumped right back in the fight immediately. I've been raising every pot for like 4 or 5 hands straight. Ain't gonna get those chips, even though we're obviously way up for the night from the PLO. We want to stay consistent. I think Jake knew we weren't folding that one. We will not be folding. you haven't downloaded the HIJACK Poker app, what are you waiting for? And there's no rape. Action's great. Text is only. Download the app, deposit with any major credit card, Bitcoin, or you can deposit cash money at any Texas card house. What's going on in your room? I hope that you're doing fine. I gotta say, just in the last month, being back in Texas, I have been jamming a lot of old school George Strait. The George Strait, straight out of the box, his box set. Oh my God, it came out in like the late 90s, mid to late 90s. George Strait, straight out of the box. And disc number 1, which now you can just go to YouTube and find YouTube music or whatever. But that track number 1, like the first 5 songs are like old school honky tonk George Strait songs. Like you could tell he was like still trying to sound like the more recent, like he was playing like honky tonk music, you know. And yeah, that George Strait, straight out of the box. It's like Texas honky tonk King George music. I've been jamming a lot of that. If I see you tonight, baby, I'll act just like you want me to. Or is that just exactly what I'm not supposed to do? I'll just stop in here, have a glass of beer. I'm just a fool, I guess, but I just can't go on dying like this. The next thing we need on HIJACK Poker is, you know, this is from other people saying this, not me, but they want to be able to like click on the player and then make notes. I don't do that. I don't make notes on people. They better make notes on me. You know, that's whenever I make day 2 or day 3 of a tournament, I'm talking to my buddies, Russian David or any of the boys, any of the stallions, they'll say, "Who's at your table?" I'm like, I don't give a fuck. As long as they know I'm at the table, they'll be alright. Alright, look. In the spirit of fun, it's just... In the spirit of fun, in the spirit of fun, you little bastard, I'm hoping you're on a flush draw. You only got 30 bucks there. You don't want to be messing around. I'm doing this for you more than me. There you go. I didn't mean that bastard talk. I'm just joshing. I got this buddy on another buddy on YouTube who does some Omaha vlogs. They call him Dr. PLO. His name's Joshua, but I call him Uwa. I got several friends named Joshua, and we all called him Josh. So I didn't want another Josh. So I named Dr. PLO. I nicknamed him Uwa. I'm one of the greatest nickname givers in all of poker. A guy yesterday came up to the table a little bit late. Just as the dealer was dealing the last card, and he ended up grabbing that hand. You know, it almost got killed, but it didn't, and then he raised, and then he won that hand. So, you know, from now on, I'm going to call him Bathroom Hand. That's not even like, I mean, that's just a recent one I just made up, like, on the spot. Nah, I've had some good poker nicknames. Suited ace deuce with a pair of jacks against Harry fucking Potter. Let's raise it up. Maybe we'll get the button again. Remember that $30 I saved you a minute ago? There you go. Lord knows I just can't go on dying like this. Shitty flops, man. Alright, on this one, we don't have anything, but we got two queens blocking the nut straight, and we got some clubs to back it up if we get some action. Well, maybe two pair will be good. Fuck. You got it? If I see you tonight, baby, I'll act just like you want me to. Or is that just two early limpers in the hold'em? Still got to do some work. Got to get something going. I heard the burritos out in California could fly. Uh-oh. Flopped us a king here. Top pair. Get over to this one. We're going to raise this one up 2 on the button. Staying consistent. Betting a little half pot. Feed Jake. He's been a good dog. Fucking 8 of diamonds? That's a ugly ass card. Try to just keep this under control. It's another ugly card. But we checked the turn so we could call the river. I mean, I'm not giving up on it. Oh, he's got it too. What a jackwagon. Nice hand. Yeah. Just didn't want to pay him off. Like I said earlier, like, you want to get right back into the fight. That's my game plan. But I don't want to, like, jump into the fight and, like, call off chips when I feel like he's got it. You know, shit like that. Not like that. Not like this. You know, I just want to fucking bet and win some hands. But I just can't go on dying like this. Lord knows I just can't go on dying like this. Here I am again. It's 4 a.m. I think I'll play that song again. The one called I'm So Lonesome I Could Cry. All right. I've been live streaming for 2 hours now. Thinking I need a break. My Mac's about to go to sleep. I think I'm gonna cut it off there. Next thing, you know, I'll be singing again. I may jump back on here and do a little more live streaming in the morning. 0 hours, 9 a.m. I'm gonna live stream tomorrow at 9 a.m. just because I wanted to do that little part. I wanted to do my little EJ. My little EJ. And I'm gonna be high as a kite by then. I miss it so much. I miss my game. Alright, this is my last hand, y'all. Download the app, HIJACK Poker. We got Mr. Retardo raising me. This is the high-low. Damn. Should we play a big one with Retardo pre-flop? Damn. Alright, let's do it. I mean, my, just raise this one too. I mean, my, oh, gross. Fuck me to tears. But we're not folding it on you, bro. We're getting it all on. He called. Oh, 9s and 3s, 2 pair, baby. Doing the Lane Frost. Alright, y'all. Download the app, HIJACK Poker. I'm Fireman Scott. And I will see you again soon.